Da, 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 da. That's cool. All right. Stu. This. Click. Bang. Oops. Stu bang. And then bang. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get some music on. God damn, a 6 hour and 45-minute mix? What? Sheesh. Alright, anyway, give me my playlist now. Now. Yo, Henny, if you're being creative, have you considered graphic design work at all? Um, I mean, not too much, but like, I mean, I would do it just to make some cool stuff for myself. Yeah, I too am cooked. Only problem is I'm trying to complete my degree while working 50 hours a week. God damn, man. Shit, I hope you're getting fucking paid a lot for that. But I wish the best of luck to you. Also, what's up, chill homie, bro? Good seeing you again. All right, y'all. For everybody that's actually just getting in, I am fucking tired of shit today. Look at me. Look at me. For some reason, who knows? But yeah, we're here. If I can find what I'm talking about, thanks, bro. I'm trying, bro. I believe in you, bro. People that are gonna be willing to put in that crazy work like you are just to get just to get along. Um, you're gonna be prepared to do everything it takes. So I believe in you, bro. Type shit. Anyway, if I can find, I want to find an old project of mine that I did, because I think it's a super, super good example of something I can start at, and seeing if I can go through and understand it again. So I'm gonna find one of my friends. Let's do that. I have to go up a long ways, like 2023, I think. I tried looking for this file on my laptop, but since I switched to Linux, I forgot how to get back to Windows, even though I am technically dual booting. Have you done any leak code? I've done a little bit of leak code. I'm not big on leak code. I mean, I would just rather study the DSA on my own instead of just grinding leak code 24/7. But it's just whatever. A Henny stream in this economy? I know, crazy, right? Did you do it in school? And not really. I just kind of, like I said, just studied it on my own in school, and less going to leak code itself. Bro, am I not gonna be able to find this shit? I hope I can find this. That's no. Quarter mil is crazy. I saw it hit 250 today. That's absolutely insane, man. It is absolutely crazy. No, it's not here. What do you mean? What do you mean? That was Valo. Bro, I really want to find this project. How's your DSA? It's not great. I gotta catch up is how I describe it. I gotta catch back up to where I was. But I mean, I know a lot just from being able to like, or I know a lot of, typical like DSA problems you would see. But like, if you ask me solve this and da da da, I would be like, nope, can't do that, coach. Can't do that, coach. Bro, that's such a shame. I really hope I can find this one project. I might just have a friend of mine just send it over to me real quick. What type of software developer do you want to be? Web or game? Like that type of thing. I mean, web dev doesn't really seem like it'd be that difficult. I wouldn't mind doing web dev. I would probably, I don't know, like specifically. Let's see. Like I still got some looking around to do. You know what I mean? What up, blueberries? Anything is possible. I know that's a go to my chat. What up, Guggen? Tommy, thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. C++ is the GOAT. Yes, it is. Just took an entire exam time to chill max, bro. I hope you enjoy your absolute chill maxing. So university, my university was Texas Tech. But yeah, as far as a specific software engineer I want to be, I just kind of want to really just make shit and just kind of figure out how it can be used, and depending on that, just go into whatever. Bro, I need to find, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find this project, bro. That's such a shame. Like it's somewhere. I'll pull up nah, bro. Okay. So some of y'all might not know what this is. I hope some of you do, but I did for a class called Concepts of Programming Languages. I did my final project, and that was it was a project called Conway's Game of Life, which simulated dead cells and like their neighbors and steps and how it went through there, and used multi-threading and everything. And I learned so much because we were doing that in C++. And not only that, like we were using the supercomputer at our school to like upload it to there, so our professor could run his grading script on it. And I learned a lot. Is it on your GitHub? It's not on my GitHub. No, this is before the days where I was smart and putting things on my GitHub. You consider doing IT support until you land a dev job? Yeah, I've definitely considered it, but no, I feel like I got some more looking to do before I look over there. Because I'm having a lot of potential opportunities come my way because of this YouTube thing. So I'm trying my best to really leverage that. CS professors have it easy because they can just use grading scripts. Oh, but this guy, let me tell you, I'm not gonna name him, but number one of the best professors I ever had. Number two, all I'm gonna say is this professor job was just a side quest for him. He had his own thing going and absolutely didn't need to be a professor, like in terms of like money, I assume, right? Because he was doing his own thing and was absolutely chilling. And three, this guy knew what he was doing to the utmost extent, 100%. My prof just uploads our assignments to school Linux servers and grades the entire class in seconds. I mean, he did something similar, but it's like he wrote a grading script himself, just to figure out, if you cheated or not, and then, would have him and his TAs, just kind of run it and do it from there. Would you consider moving to India or just stay in the U.S.? Bro, I feel like I would go visit India if I had some fun things to do over there. Like I said, like all my fraternity brothers are Indian, so I feel like that'd be a pretty fun trip once we get a little bit of money. Moving to India is crazy, less pay. Yeah, I wouldn't go there for a job. I mean, obviously, I feel like I would make much more of a living over here. You know what I mean? Those are the best professors, the ones who are cracked and want to be there. Exactly, bro. Because this guy clearly did not need to be there, and he chose to be there, and was one of the best professors I ever had. Most definitely. That's where I learned, the beginnings of learning Bash and Unix and all that. And that's where, I was like, maybe this Linux stuff is pretty cool. Indian population is crazy, plus lower pay compared to USA. Yeah. I want to tell you, I didn't go to school for programming. I joined manufacturing, wanted to creep my way into the office for 8 years. I would make software on my own time, paying for my own tools. for the company. They moved me into my oldest position this year. Congratulations, man. Hell yeah. You're light years ahead of me at your age. I hope so, man. Just watch a vid that popped off. I'm in school for game design right now, and even though I've got some projects on the go, the only few studios around want us to compete for internships. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a rat race, definitely. But I wish you the best and get one of the jobs at a studio, man, for real. How old are you now? I'm 23. Are you considering networking or hardware roles at all? I would really like to get into networking, yeah. That would be super, super cool. I think that's just super interesting. Where's my chat? Hello? Okay. Got it. Bang. Would you stream games on Twitch? I do stream games on Twitch, actually. Did you master Java? No. Java, I do not have much experience in. I only took one class about it, and it was... Without saying too much, it was... You know, maybe if I did more of it, I'd probably enjoy it more. Did you ever play OSRS? I actually played OSRS for the first time a few months ago. Best advice I can give you, stop worrying about language, start focusing on a domain and you'll understand it. Yeah, that's super good advice. I'm a ferret, not a rat. Truth, Nuke. Programming is taking syntax to solve problems, learn the problem set. Yeah, that's a super good way of putting it. I have to learn Java for OOP next semester. I am not thrilled. Yeah, I did fucking OOP, and it was not fun. It wasn't, like, super difficult. It was just, like, I was in class, like, the whole time. You are headphone maxer right now? Bro, I'm always headphone maxing, you know. Gotta have the double. You develop operating systems. Yeah, I started a startup where me and my friend develop operating systems. Oh man, learning syntax is 2025 is not smart. How so? Golang, low key. I've been looking into it a little bit. Do you have a senior capstone project? If so, what was the project? Yes. Me and my team did a personal identifiable information redaction system. But I will say, I got my bitch ass carried because I was so scared. Because it was like one of the first times I was using GitHub. And I was so scared to push my own code because I was worried it would mess up everybody else's until I finally did the one fucking thing I was supposed to do and then just like helped with the presentations and graphs and shit. So I got my ass carried. So I'm not even going to put that one on my GitHub because like I got carried. Even though like, you know, I understood how it worked for the most part. Like that was a huge L on my part. Like I was just too scared to mess everything up that like I could have done so much more. You feel me? The clip is actually so fun now. It is. It actually is. Did you get an A in your capstone? I did. Yeah. What does that say? They OS is just chat GPT calls? Yeah, right. Dude, yeah, I was watching the CJ video again earlier, just like going over everything and like me specifically like for the resume stuff that he was telling me about because I'm working on that off stream because I don't want to do that on stream, obviously. But yeah, he's like he was talking about how he asked him about a pointer and he didn't know shit about it. Oh my god. Need to pass one class and after I'm not gonna read a word about it again? Wait, what are you talking about? Humans will never be better at syntax than AI. Maybe on like a gigantic like scale, like where if you're talking about multiple languages, maybe, but I think that has the ability to be not true if somebody is good enough, if you know what I mean. Dude, I feel that GitHub is not taught at all. I really wish it was taught much earlier on. You know what I mean? So I just didn't have to learn it myself. But like, eventually it got to the point where it's like, yeah, just upload this on GitHub. And it's like, I've never used it before. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. I'm scared. And they're like, okay, nice. CJ is ruthless when he smells blood. Yeah, I mean, when he smells a fraud, bro, he gets on that ass. I have much to bloat from 20 years. Windows 11 be like? Maybe truth grenade, not a truth nuke? Perhaps. Doesn't have the radioactive levels yet, but we're getting there. Saw your video on the comp sci cook stuff. Are you doing better? I'm also a computer science student, but I want to know if you got some clarity or made new plans or anything, dude. Hope you're good. Well, first off, thank you for watching my video. And yeah, I'm definitely a lot better off than I was then because, I mean, I was just having such an issue with finding direction and figuring out things to do. Because it was like the CS degree was just so broad. I didn't even know what I wanted to do with myself, let alone, the whole marketing shit. Not bad, y'all. I got hella fucking, what's the word, phlegm and drainage, bro. These allergies are whipping me. Golang is ruthless, simple. I gotta give it a try. It isn't great and it isn't great at project context. What, Golang? Grok wrote me a funny haiku about fade pig earlier. What exactly does that sentence mean? At Gronk, explain this Henny 117 tweet. Did they teach you about unit testing at school? Testing. Some testing, yeah. What did you choose to do? I'm asking because I'm about to do a CS degree next fall. Well, I mean, I'm in the process of like getting good at like, solving the problems I want to solve. But like, I would like to go, probably into some sort of dev role, maybe, if not just like a networking role, because I thought that stuff was super interesting. You know, 1% of the 1% argument, though, and even those are going to get lapped soon. What matters now is meta skills, system design, DevOps, prompt engineering, and context. If it continues at the current rate, or I don't even know about current rate because I feel like it's slowed down a little bit. Then again, I don't know for sure, but, I mean, a good dev with, access to that type of technology and it's already good on their own will be a lot better. It's just, me, myself, I'm not a big fan of using AI anymore because, like, it got to a point where I was relying on it and I didn't really know what I was doing. You know what I mean? Join NVIDIA. Maybe they will give me a gigantic lump sum of money for no reason like everybody else is doing with the AI bubble. Lol. They don't teach us nothing at school. They taught me, they gave me the foundations for stuff that I should learn on my own. I love to see in medical companies that make embedded device trust AI to write their code. It won't happen at the current level. Nope. Measuring yourself in years? Yes, that's what you should do. What's up, K-Hearts? I feel like you just need to think about your projects differently, though. I feel like I needed to think about my coding differently and not use AI to rely on it. This is a me issue, I will say. I'm not calling anybody out here. This is like just myself because I relied on it too much and I got to the point to where I was just like beep, 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 just to get shit done. NVIDIA reports earnings tomorrow. Ooh, I'm going to stay tuned for that. People didn't need to understand machine code when Pascal came out. Yeah. Maybe it helped them out, though. I haven't used autocorrect for over 10 years. It will goo your brain. Autocorrect, really? So you're like making sure you like spell everything out type thing? What do you specialize in computer science? I mean, specifically, like, the thing I have the most experience with is like probably like AI/ML stuff, but like at a very, 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 very junior level, I'm slowly but surely getting into the networking game because I really like that class. I thought the HackerRank CEO said he expects the job market to get better in 2026 on that CJ vid. Could be wrong though. He did say that. Yeah, I remember that one. $3 bajillion. Truth nuke. What? You saw medium level leak code problems on some of the easier topics like strings and hashing, maybe 2-pointers or sliding window algorithms. If I practice my DSA again, I will be able to. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to get back to the point to where I'll be able to just be like crank that code out like it's nothing, Like I see the code, I understand the logic perfectly fine in most scenarios, but I gotta get it on, Why do you have 2 headphones on? Bro, you must be new around here. We're some headphone maxers. A video came up in my feed. I'm about to finish an aerospace engineering degree, and so many of my friends are in the same boat of not being able to find anything. It's rough out here. It really is. Thank you for watching my video, though. But we'll make it, though. You just got to keep it pushing. Okay, guys. So I'm going to say, what have I been doing to study? I've been going on learncpp.com. I've been doing the Pluralsight thing that CJ handed me. And obviously I can't do Pluralsight on stream because like I think I might get in trouble for that. But you know, what I'm doing is just reading a lot of documentation, going over the fundamentals again, and then just locking in, you know? I can do all the linked list problems, but I'll probably forget them. Yeah. What's the study max for today? Just going over some C++ stuff. What I really wanted to do is I really wanted to go over an old project of mine, but I can't find it because I'm stupid. So, unfortunately, as exponentially scaling, y'all, it's not slowing down. We'll see. I mean, I say that because I don't know. I'm not being like, we'll see, because I freaking doubt it. Like, I just don't know. We will see, though. Hope the job market gets better. Graduated 2 years ago and still no job despite a ton of interviews. Just working on building myself as a great candidate with projects. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's my goal. We got this. Do you work on like a part-time job or something? I did, and then my family had a little bit of issues, so I'm like having to stay home now, you know. But now I'm just like been trying to learn and get back to being good. Just reading docs. You won't have anything to link it with? No, not reading docs of like projects, like going over like, what's it called? Like little tutorial articles on Learn CPP and shit like that. Just doing some good reading and stuff, because like I want to get to the point to where I can read this, be like, okay, I can do this. Now I can build this. And that is kind of what I've been doing the whole time since I've been live and before. I've just been kind of reading back and forth between these. Best certificates to get for a freshman doing comp science. Ooh, good question. It depends what you want to do. You know, like if you want to do cybersecurity, you know, they have that, you know, roadmap with you know, usual like Net Plus, Sec Plus. But again, I don't know if those are actually good. Those are just the ones I hear about a lot. But you have a lot of options. W3 Schools is my hero. There you go. 2 years is a long time. Holy crap. Wait, 2 years for what? What are you talking about? Doing a project needing to look something up to build a connection in your brain for that thing? Yeah, true. But like, I got to figure out the projects I want to build. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many options. It's like analysis paralysis, bro. Like, I gotta go through the concepts, figure out something. I know it feels bad to use AI, but once you hit a certain point in a really good project where you need to context engineer, think about your backend system, you realize why devs don't have jobs. It's just you just not above AI. I'm sorry to say. You might as well build a ton of projects with AI. Okay, here's the thing, right? I want to get good on my own and then use AI. Like, AI builds great projects. AI is good for building projects. I know this. I did that shit in college. I want to reset myself and get good on my own before I start using these things, because I will use them as a crutch. Not because everybody else uses them as a crutch. I'm sure everybody's good on their own and uses these things, but I have to build my fundamentals back up before I start doing that shit again, because I'm just going to use it. Make something bad. That is what I'll make as soon as I make something. I just need, because I feel like such a fucking bum for not having anything to like specific, like I'm going to do this today now. Like I'm just like really going over like, you know, the fundamentals and shit again. You feel me? Syntax fundamentals are obsolete. I stand by this shit. I'm not really talking about syntax fundamentals, bro. I'm like talking about myself as a programmer being able to make something on my own. You feel me? 2 years no job is tough. Oh, right. Yeah, I feel you. Trading my only income, hey, at least you're making something, bro. I'm happy you're making something. Then like solving a hard problem fully by yourself. That's exactly what I'm saying. Try to get into Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and design for graphic design. I did a little bit. Choose a language you like and go for it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do for C++. Just make something cool. Have you ever tried to give a code base larger than independent projects to an AI because it crumbles? Noticing. What's up, average bean enjoyer? Make mods for video games? That's not a bad idea at all, Slopperton. Low key. That's a lot. That's the way a lot of people get into programming in the first place. You ever considered developing some tools? I made some FPS limiter tools a few days ago or a while ago for Unity, but tool devs are always in demand from what I hear. That'd be cool. Yes, the average person will make it crumble, but this is why I'm saying context engineering and system design is a new genuine skill. I mean, it definitely is a new skill for sure. Memorizing LeetCode medium problems won't help you. Just use AI overlay. I mean, yeah, I am not going to be sitting here memorizing like LeetCode mediums and like LeetCode easies just for like interviews and shit. Like, I'd rather just build something on my own. It is not stupid to learn how to efficiently use AI, but it's also equally not stupid to learn how to understand what the AI is giving you. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. And like low-key, like, you know, I feel like, oh yeah, I could just use like AI on my stream to help me, but like I feel like that would kind of go against what I've been talking about the whole time, whereas like I feel like I need to do this. I need to learn on my own. If I use this thing, I feel like, at least personally, like, I don't know if cheating myself is the right word, but like I would love to be able to do this stuff on my own, dude. Imagine how cool that would be if I would just be like, I'm gonna code today, no AI agent. And then if I need to, I can pull that thing up and be like, okay, I need a little help on this. You know, something's going on. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I understand how it works. You know what I mean? I know you don't love Java, but making Minecraft mods / plugins are a good way to learn, as you can get a big visual changes with minimal code, and it keeps you motivated. Yeah, I mean, Java for like stuff like Minecraft mods would be super cool. The key is to adapt. It's not keeping up with the Joneses to learn how to best use the latest technology available. I mean, yeah, that's true. If your code is 100% AI written, but you don't understand it, you will get exposed fast. That's low-key what I'm saying. Slopperton, thank you for the follow, my goat. Thank you. That shit scares me every time. I gotta turn that shit down. If I'm learning something that is very new to me, I turn off anything AI. That's what I'm trying to do. And if I do use AI, it doesn't feel right to let it generate anything that I don't fully understand. Yeah. I mean, when I was using AI, I really tried my best to just be like, okay, I gotta understand every single piece of information that it's giving me. You know what I mean? Java's my first language. I started it at 13. You are him. Holy shit. Hey, man, what's up? Hi. Lots of this is ignorance of Mount Stupid. Don't worry. Just study better and harder than AI from books on your own time. That's been my strategy, yeah. That's been my strategy. It is good to understand the fundamentals so that you can use AI to skip the repetitive stuff you could do anyway. Anyone can write a for loop, but why type it out if you can generate the template? Yeah, I mean, that's what I think AI is good for, just, you know, for repeated stuff, so you can just, you know, it's something easy, repeatable. You just bing, 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 done. And for like the more complex stuff, like putting everything together, you have to be in there understanding how everything works. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. I'm going to look at something. I'm going to see if I can find something here. I wonder if, because if I still have this old project, that's exactly what I want to find right now. I saw a YouTube video. You ever think about managed service providers? Tons are hiring techs. Managed service providers. What exactly is that? Would you mind explaining? Because I am interested. And thank you for watching my video. You guys think understanding everything is understanding every syntax to the T? You need to understand file by file, method by method, but knowing what the syntax is similar to knowing machine code. Well, knowing what the syntax is similar to knowing machine code. You just described algorithms and mathematics. Wait, what are we talking about here? They provide IT services to different companies. MSPs have multiple clients and manage computer servers and hardware. That does sound interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a look. Thank you for the suggestion. Managed service providers. I've noticed. We're getting real cyberpunk now with all the AI and robots. Yeah. Y'all are hella delusional. It's not possible, bro. What are we talking about here, bro? I'm just trying to be a good programmer, right? And do this stuff on my own and get good on my own before I use this stuff that would definitely help me along, but like I feel like would Like, if I don't have an agent right beside me, like I wouldn't be able to do this stuff. That's how I got here in the first place. Are you cooked right now? I'm uncooking myself. I'm becoming the chef. Is not that deep understanding logic is good enough? You think so? For companies that don't have a need for an IT company, will hire a managed service provider to be the IT department. DFW has a ton. Really? Oh, shit. Okay. Did your college have any opening for IT tech roles? Mine did, yeah, but like I was so focused on school that I just didn't do it because I was foolish. All right, man. Can we stop arguing about this AI shit in the comments, please, bro? Let's talk about something cool and fun. Like, yes, some people are gonna like it, some people aren't gonna like it. That it is what it is, fam. What college did you go to? I went to Texas Tech. I do agree with you, though. You should keep learning. Yeah, I'm gonna keep learning for sure. What's going on, brother? What's up, A star algorithm? Wait, the A star search is in my chat. Wasn't trying to make it personal, but he's clowning based off my age. I mean, it doesn't matter, bro. You're good. You're good. Like, everybody's chilling. What's your favorite color? Mine is blue. Yeah, I used to say mine was blue a lot, so I'd probably say blue. Oh, wait. No, dude, I thought I found it. Oh, shit. Wait, is this? I don't think any of this is in C, though. Just ask AI questions about the code. You don't have to blindly accept every code. You ask it questions, go in depth. I mean, yeah, but like I would just rather like, you know, I just want to hit the books again, man. I don't know how to explain it. Like I want to go back. Probably a dumb question. Did you take computer architecture? I did, and that is definitely not a dumb question. That is a good question. A star algorithm brings you back to CS 401. Yeah, we did a little A star in my other one. You feel me? Where's my shit at? Bro, I really thought I found this thing, and I didn't. If only we could go back to 2020, right? Rebuild the foundation. I feel that. Yeah, exactly. Like, or go back to the foundation. Yeah, I really want to find up something, but all this stuff is Python. I want to do C today. I want to do C. What programming languages have you learned so far, and what did you like about them? Really just Python and C++, with a teeny bit of Java, but like I don't really count that. Python I like because it was so easy, and you're able to build cool stuff at a relatively good pace, and there's a lot of options with it. C++ because it's from the ground up, and it is low-level maxing, and I'm a big fan of that, and I want to get good at that type of stuff. Try JS, low key. That might not be a bad idea. What would I need to do if I want to try JS? Using AI to learn is very good, IMO. It is great at summarizing and explaining stuff. Just make sure to fact check here and there. Definitely true. Yeah, and I was never saying there's anything wrong with that, right? Because I absolutely did that in school. You know what I mean? Like I would be like, give me such and such article, whatever the fuck, right? Like y'all, I was so tempted just to be like fucking look up like ChatGPT, give me C++ project to do now. I was like, okay. I like C++ and Java. Big OOP enthusiast. Shout out to all my OOPers. Real talk. Give you some hope. After 2011, out of my friend group, I was the only one to get a job because I had an internship. All my friends, including my friend who went to law school and had an internship, couldn't find work for what it felt like 1.5 years. They eventually got on their feet. It took years to recover from the 2008 financial crisis to have that market come back. Shit, I'm happy to hear you made it, man. Real talk. Try Kotlin as Java plus Python. Kotlin would be actually really fun. I feel like if you're a grad student, you could probably get an internship and maybe a TA role to get 2 things on your resume. Yeah, true. I mean, like I said, it's just part of finding it. What am I saying? Finding the right thing, and if I can't, just like going back. What we do here is go back. Dude, I can't believe I can't find this thing, bro. I really wanted to go over this project. That would have been so cool. Damn it, man. I could have sworn I had this thing. fuck, dude? Okay. We need to talk about this. Whenever I search something on Windows, why the fuck does it pull up actual files, and why does it just pull up, this is what you wanted to look up on the internet, right? No, dickhead. This is the fucking computer search function for files. God damn. You just stick to a language to the point that you can make something tangible with it. That's what I don't want to do with C++ right now, yeah. Kotlin is nice, good for mobile development. For Android, really? You ever thought about trying to make a business to a business startup? I mean, yeah, it's been in my head, but like I feel like I need to get better at this, type of stuff before I do. But projects are cool, dude. Too, yeah. Like I want to do projects to like learn. You know what I mean? Some sleeper elite ball knowledges to apply for roles in startups and training positions. The pay won't be crazy at first, but you get the experience. Yeah, I mean, without saying too much, I've been given a lot of opportunities recently about it. Check out this if you're interested. Used to learn a couple languages. Let's take a look. Ooh. Nice. And it's free. Super cool. Yeah, I was getting started on my Google. Just kidding. Not Google. Firefox. Lol. Where's my chat at? Yeah, don't make an OS startup without knowing the basics. But hear me out. Me and my friend started a startup, and we build OSs. In a 64-bit system, how big is a pointer? I would have said fucking 4 gigabytes. No, just kidding. Guys, the real answer is 8 bytes. In case you didn't know. That is the real answer. How old are you? I'm 23. Sup, bro? Just join. What are you studying? Just looking at some C++ stuff. Like, I know it looks like I'm just talking to the stream, but like I got this pulled up and I'm just like kind of swapping between this and like looking at chat as well, And I don't know if I want to have this on screen the whole time because it's just a bunch of text. I'm just like kind of going through the basic stuff again and just building myself back up, rebuilding those fundamental things that I've gotten rusty on. That guy was something in that clip. It was funny though, wasn't it? Gonna go play some more Morrowind and kick myself later for not studying myself. Take care. I thank you for dropping by, bro. And you should study more. Don't forget. I typed 4 GB and you said it as well. Read my mind. Yo, can you imagine in 2026 we finally have 4 GB pointers? What is it useful for? Breaking your fucking system for no reason. Yes. This website is awesome. Great resource. Yeah, dude. I mean, everything that I've been doing on it so far. I've been going like, back and forth with sections that I recognize and stuff. But, like CJ was telling me on the stream, right? Multi-threading is going to be a super big thing. And that's why I really wanted to show this one C project that I did, because it implemented multi-threading. And now I don't have it. Consider doing a finance major if you went back to school. Are you staying with CS? I'm probably staying with CS. I mean, I have a path for myself if I go with finance for sure, but like that's like later on. You know what I mean? Some more ball knowledge. Yeah, I read that right. I think I might be going insane. The Dark Reader extension will change your life. I'll be looking into this extension. Yes. This has probably been asked, so sorry if it has, but do you have any projects planned for once you get refreshed on the fundamentals? I mean, yeah, just stuff implementing, like multi-threading, stuff like that. Stuff that I've already done and just kind of evolving those, which is why I really need to find this fucking code. So I'm gonna keep looking for this real quick, actually. Right now, I believe most of the market is oriented on TypeScript, Python, C#, Java, Kotlin. C++ is used in embedded systems, engines, and defense. Typically requires 5 to 10 years. If I were you, I'd start with a startup track of TypeScript, Python, or C#, Postgres for DB, and check out frameworks like React, Flask, and ASP.NET. Learn about unit testing, integration testing, CI workflows with GitHub. And remember, you're solid. Check out Clean Architecture. Quickest way to get hired, IMO. That is some good game. And I will say, I have worked in Flask a little bit, with Python and stuff. Like I am best at Python for sure, but that's because Python is easier and I understand it more. You know what I mean? So maybe I will show off some of this Python code. Thoughts on cybersecurity? I think is super cool and needed and awesome. Do you choose to remove the entire experience section from your resume and fill it with more projects? I'm in the process of doing that. Yeah, I've like been working on my resume, doing the stuff that CJ's been telling me, and then at the same time like answering things on LinkedIn and having meetings with people. Turns everything into dark mode. Hold up, I need that. Low key, I need that. What are you working on right now? Just doing some studying, trying to find old code that I've worked on and going over it. And then also going on Learn CPP for C++ Learn Maxing. Let's take a look at this. Do y'all want to see some Python code? Oh, this is this is SQL. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Did you go to any CIS job fairs or networking events? And what is your opinion on them? I did. I went to job fair. Python code, SQL code. Oh my God, is that the grips in my chat? No way. And SQL too? Yeah, I mean, SQL's not too hard. It's nothing too crazy. You attempt to do any games? If so, can you show? I have not done any games. No, I have not stepped into the door of game dev. All right, guys, you know what? We can at least look at some of this code. Like, now, granted, this is school stuff and not the best, but this is why we're going over it, to go and be like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Nah, man. All right, let's take a look. So this is no. Yes. No. Go away. How long do you think the uncook is gonna take? I'd say like 1 to 2 months. If I'm working at it every day like I have been. That's what I think. I'm just getting back into the groove of everything. That is what I think. I wrote so much Python, probably more than the C++ I've written in college. No joke. Low-key same. Is there a C++ library for GUIs? I would imagine there is. I don't think there wouldn't be, right? All right. So without actually running this thing, because it's been so long, I don't really, whatever. This was a little project that I did for, I believe, my databases class in one of my last semesters of school. And this is a little like disaster relief type app, right? So this uses Flask and, SQL for the databases and stuff. How much can you bench? If you bench more than your interviewer, he has to legally give you the job. You talking currently or like all time? Because if it's all time, I might have a little chance. I like that rule. I think we should implement that into society. What do y'all think? I think it's a good move. Anyway, all right, so boom. Let's go over this because it's been a long time since I've seen this as well. Flask is fun. That's what I use for passive signal sniffing. Noticing. If it's got the grips approval, bro, then it's approved by me. Trying to make a notes app. What do you think I should code in? Oh, damn. I mean, I instantly say C++ because the first thing I thought of was Notepad++. Then that's the only reason. But you should code it in whatever you want to learn in. Why do you got 2 headphones on? This is what I be doing, bro. Like this is for stream and this is for just like stuff. Use web technologies. Check this out. Hold up, I'm gonna peep this. Assembly. Yes. Code the noting app in Assembly now. Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Okay, this is another thing that's getting saved. Super cool. Okay. Yeah. That rule existed. Every CS student would be jacked. It's surprising how many CS students are jacked. It's like the stereotype has gone from just like the, neckbeard, sit at home, do nothing but code all day into like all of a sudden everybody was doing it and regular people be going to the gym. So it's like, What you do? I do computer science. And excuse me, I need to go deadlift 465 pounds. Any non-programmers in chat? That sounds so wrong. Passive signal sniffing. True. Write it in PyGat. Yes. What an excellent suggestion. CS is cool now? It is. Use the Notes app in COBOL. Yes. Another excellent idea. Yes. Coding in assembly is the same joke we make in a year coding in Python due to AI. Yeah. Why assembly doing a raw binary? Yeah, just go even further than assembly. Why not? You know? Machine code. Yes. Yes. Have you seen PyGat? It is a real thing and it's so ridiculous. I actually think I have heard of it, believe it or not. That'll be a C++ Chad season. I hope so. I hope so. That'd be pretty cool. Code the Notes app in Scratch. Only way to get better. Low key truth nuke. Just start over at the very, 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 very beginning. You know what? Know what I mean? All right, let's get back to actually looking at this thing. Beep. So, let's review. What's up, Arsenal? I think that's how you're saying that. Code that bitch in brainfuck. Dude, nobody knows about brainfuck. I remember hearing about that like a while ago. All right. So, boom. We got configuring the databases section. Section? Yep. You heard me. Boom, 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 boom. All this usual stuff in order to connect it to the SQL database, to the MySQL database, asterisk. Actually, holy C? Wait, true. I remember brainfuck. Yeah, some know. Some know. Trying to make a cross-platform starting with Android, though. Low-key. Methods alert. Did you get any companies reach out to you after your cook video? I will say I did get a good amount of opportunities available. And that shit is still in, you know, getting cooked up right now. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, boom. So after all this stuff for just the usual database stuff, initializing everything, right? App variable, under Flask. Secret key. Do not tell anybody about the secret key. You got an offer for NVIDIA CTO? Shh. They can't know about it. Shh. They can't know. Oh, guys. Okay, Twitch guys. I have some news. Real quick. I have some news. So, like, I got, what's it called? I got, like, this thing called a spendable balance on my account, right? So, whoever wants a sub in Twitch chat, say me now. Grips, you're automatically getting a sub, so say something right now. Whoever wants a sub in Twitch chat, let me know. Me, you're already subbed. What are you talking about? I'll get you next month. Say me. Me. I got you, bro. Yeah, I could literally just use this shit to where it's like used from my balance, I think. Yes. So I don't spend any of my actual money. I should have wished I'd known this yesterday. There you go. Not me? Ha 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 ha. Too bad. You get a sub. Too bad. Lol. And then I get 3 months of Discord Nitro. Let's go. Yes. Me. Wait, guys, this is the YouTube chat. Lynn Times, thank you for the follow, friend. Me? Hold up, I got you. Gang. Say no more. No ads for you. No ads. Bang. I got you. Fuck. Leonard Echo? Oh, what's up, bro? You look like Holland? I've been getting that a lot. Yeah. A lot of people think I look like Holland. CS Holland. That is me. I just watched your video of a perspective as a CS grad. You're tough. Thank you, family. Hopping over to Twitch? Yeah, you know what's up. Before going into code, what is this app for? This app was a project for my databases class, right? That was for like a disaster relief service. So it was a web app. So using MySQL for database stuff and, you know, different roles on the site. You know, you had like an admin that was able to assign roles and like, what's it called? Oh, yeah, you got your manager section right here. Exactly what I was talking about. Because you have your admin role is able to assign, you know, roles to people in like the site itself. But then you had like managers, which were, you know, like for assigning volunteers to specific tasks, right? Um, you know, this it wasn't really anything too crazy. Like, you know, hold up, I gotta take a sip. But basically, yeah, I mean, just going over this little old code. Oh shit. Ellie Midi, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Are you watching the FNAF 2 movie? I haven't seen the first one, believe it or not. Friday, I'm giving a presentation to a bunch of marine truck mechanics on how to hack into computers and a case study on Eternal Blue. How cooked am I? You're the GOAT. That's what I say. And you fucking know that. You know that, bruh. Hello? Hi. Hi. What we doing? We going over some old code that I did and trying to figure out how it functioned and if it's good or not. Spoiler alert, it could be better, of course, but you know, that's what we figured out. That's why we figured it out. Login manager. Let's hide in what role it is. Okay, role required. Bang. Login required for the site. You know, if it's not equal to admin, return the regular thing. Bang. Okay. Make it run again. That's a good idea. Could do that. Fuck, how did I do this? I know we had to get the Flask backend up and running before. And like we had to go, I think we had to make a V and like a virtual environment here. Oh man, I'm trying to fucking remember. Throw it in Docker, but I still gotta get Docker on here, bro. Low key. How do I get into coding and where can I? It depends on what you want to do and what language you want to start. Because there's a lot of like free resources and stuff out there. Like if you want to learn C++, okay, wrong site. Bing, bing. Here you go. This is one that I'm actually reading right now. Goose, 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 goose. Bang. Quick question: what would dynamic hyperlation look like in an operating system? I have no clue. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea. But I ask you, what would be the answer there? And what is the explanation for it? Because I'm trying to learn about that. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong tab. What was the question? The question was, what would dynamic hyperlation look like in an operating system? What is the meta on Twitch? Wouldn't it be better to stream software and game dev category because you're more likely to get found? Oh, yeah. Am I streaming Overwatch? No, I'm just chatting. Yeah, I suppose so. But I mean, I'm probably not gonna be live for too much longer because it's just more of like a chill little study going over code that's probably bad and figuring out how we can make it better type of stream, you know. What college do you go to? I went to Texas Tech. You use Firefox? I do. Yeah. What is your SIG name and education, please? I don't smoke cigarettes, but the name of my education is computer science. Just straight computer science. Static memory versus signal/updated based memory, similar to how biologics process memory and self-organize. Oh, okay. Yeah. That does make sense. Thank you for explaining. I do appreciate that. I'm always interested to hear any new operating systems things I could learn about. Oh, that's Dark Reader. Hold on, wait, yeah. Let me add that shit real quick. Beep, 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 beep. It's time to go dark mode, Max. I think that says CLG. Why did I think that said what is your SIG name? Am I stupid? Yeah, I'm so stupid. My college was Texas Tech. Oh my god, bro. Static memory equals computer. Dynamic hyperlation equals signal-based computing, aka biological. Right. Static memory on not really changing too much. Dynamic hyperlation is the signal-based computing where it's like actively changing based on, you know, what would it be based on? I wonder actually. AKA biological. Sickening. Yeah, bro. On the If you do something with Kotlin and Swift, you will need to maintain two code bases for Android and iOS separately. With Dart or React, you can make one code base and have it work on both iOS and Android. Yeah, React is a big one. React is a big one. I like using light mode because it feels like a truck hit me. What if I just ran you over with a truck IRL? Python dash MV and VV and V, and then the oh my god, am I dumb? What's the word for it? No, the path. Pip install dash r requirements txt. This should install Flask and dependencies, assuming your dependencies were frozen in the requirement file. Yeah, that is it. That's the exact same thing we would run in. Yeah, just install what's it called? Pip install the requirements.txt, and it should have installed everything. Do you think GPA matters for your degree? Yes. Like, you should be doing good in your classes. It shouldn't be like the primary focus. I mean, it's like it can be, but you shouldn't be going to school to keep your GPA up. You should be going to school to learn and to get better and to get job opportunities or shit. The Lion ignores dash dash break dash system dash packages warnings and break the shit out of the OS. Yes, yes, yes. Simply true. Quite simply true. The Lion willingly deletes System 32 for the love of the game. Yes. Let's try Dart and continue with React Native. Yeah, I think that's good. Have you heard of Cuckoo? Nope. What is that? What is that? Not only that, but you can only develop for iOS / macOS, etc. in a macOS environment, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that's what somebody was saying the other day. The Lion will always get push dashboards. True. I'm a computer science bachelor student from Germany in my 4th semester. I want to know how you guys deal with wanting to learn and the modules of the coding assignments, but always coming back to using AI to solve the hard coding problems. This is something I can answer. So I had a really big problem with this, my last year or so with school. And now I've gotten to the point where I felt like I couldn't really do anything on my own as much. So I would highly recommend to really test your own limits of how you're able to, solve everything on your own without using help, how far you can get until you need to use that AI agent. And then, maybe you could use the agent to help explain what you're missing, or just hitting the books like old school. Whilst in school, try to build a business. Yeah, I mean, that would definitely help. This is the time to do startup stuff. Try to build side projects. Yeah, true. True. All right. Bing. Back to this. But I haven't even turned on my music. Let's check what's going on over here. Flask, MySQL connector, Python, python.env. I thought this was going to be a lot fucking longer. It's only 3 lines. Cuckoo is a sandboxing tool used to watch how malware affects a system live. Thing is, installing Cuckoo is insane. The documentation is misleading and genuinely busted. There are no requirements. You just got to figure out what is required through errors. What the actual fuck? What? Holy shit. Just started learning C#, and I think it's been about a week and a half, and I'm realizing day by day that tutorials don't teach you how to write code, but how to read it. Yes. You see, the thing with me, I've watched 1 billion hours of tutorials, and I can understand a code and read it for the most part, as long as it's not crazy complex. But when it comes to making it, I got to get in there and start failing myself and be like, how do I do this? It doesn't work. Okay, bet. If you want to make applications for Apple operating systems, you need to do it in a Mac OS environment. You can't do it any other way. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Low key. Let me see if I can find another project. I feel like this one's all right, but I can find a dead one. I don't want to do this because I didn't do as much on it. I feel like I break the OS 8 times trying to install Cuckoo. It was genuinely impossible not to cook it. I was using Cubic so I could edit the ISO and have a pre-made distributable Cuckoo installation. What the actual fuck is wrong with that thing, man? Oh, shit. Yo, I failed this class when we did this project. We were trying to figure out, okay, so this is an AI project, right? We tried to make a poker AI model play itself and learn to play itself. And if I remember correctly, it was okay and kind of worked and didn't 100% work. But we, God damn, this thing was long, bro. Oh my God. Holy shit, there's so much fucking lines. Oh my God. Yeah, Discord I do. Yeah. It should be. Let's, wait, that's my Discord. Did I just leave my shit? No! Good thing it wasn't anything crazy in there or I would have gotten deleted. Dude, I thought that was a guy like doing something inappropriate, and it turns out it was a gif of a Sora video of a gorilla getting sucked into a tornado. What is happening? What the actual fuck is going on, man? Yeah, let me get the Discord though. Goose. 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 Bang. Nope. Yep. There's a Discord. Beep. Nice. macOS VM as well, but it's just a pain. Yeah, it seems like you're gonna have to. I'm able to understand the output of code, but don't have the ability to write it myself. This makes me so upset, and it's kind of reality. There is no time, and the solution is always here. Just prompt the AI. Yeah, bro, I totally understand you. Yeah, I mean, that's how it would be, bro. You got to be careful, you know, because that shit is so easy just to fall into like, oh, I'm just gonna look up the answer here. At least for me. Cloudflare is no longer down. Wait, really? Nice, Cloudflare. Nice, bro. Nice. Let's go ahead and crash again. What would be your dream job with CS? Oh, man. It's a tough one. Sheesh. I don't know. Like, I would love to go into networks and stuff, but I don't think that would be like crazy fun. I would just love to do that on my own and know how to do that myself. I don't know if I want that as like a job. Um, to be quite honest, I don't know if I have a CS dream job. I just like learning about this stuff, and I'm figuring it out as I go. I was trying to learn CPP, but it was down last night. Was it really? I was reading it a bit last night. Just read books on anything and everything you want. Fuck AI, fuck Cloudflare. Go do mesh networking and don't let anybody be your boss. That's such a truth, Nuke. Shout out to the Linux command line. Yes, this is a piece of toilet paper I'm using as my bookmark. It does not matter. Do not look at that. The Stairways of Doom, true. You have a dream company you'd like to work for, or maybe entrepreneurship? I mean, entrepreneurship would be cool if I could like figure out something that I would like to, give to the world. Did you wipe with that? No. I promise you, I did not. I was very happy that Canvas uses AWS today, unlike a few weeks ago. Was AWS down? You play Warframe? I don't really anymore, actually. That is an old channel back when I was playing. Guys, I've got it. I know what project we can do. Hold on. You have to bear with me. Want to see something I was working on recently? It's some Python. Let me see that bitch now. I want to see it. Anyone here studying machine learning? I did a little bit of machine learning classes over the summer. I really enjoyed it. Your Legend Bro 101. Thank you so much, family. I appreciate you. Beep 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 beep. Hold on. You have to bear with me here. I'm building something insane. Trust me, I'm building something absolutely ludicrous. Okay. Oh man, it's been so long. Voss. What is that? Has it really been so long? I forgot how to do this shit, man. Did this shit update? Am I tripping? Hold on. Hold on. Oh man, it has changed since I used it, bro. What? That's crazy. So if I do that, and then I do what happens? Same thing. Okay, bet. All right, bet. All right. Dude, it's been so long since I've done this shit. Hello world. Print that one picture of the gorilla. Yeah. Bro, does anybody have that picture? And as soon as I say that, my desk falls apart. Nice. Bro, fuck what I was working on, bro. We'll do this shit later. We got some more studying to do before we can even think about that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's download. Let's open. I'm gonna open in here. Nope. S. Nope. Let's go here. Let's go here. I bet it's gonna be here. Yes. Bang. Yep. I definitely trust this author. He would never put anything suspicious in here. Oh, bet. All right, bet. Goose. Nope. Yes. Yes. Had linear algebra, linear regression and log regression with gradient descent. Doing an ML1 module, like as I said, is hard and needs much math fundamentals. It definitely does for any ML stuff. You need a lot of math. Doing Advent of Code this year, I feel like that'd be super fun to try out. I think that's a great idea. I recommend you stay with React. There might be some downsides of it not using native, but not too sure. And I learned that one of the biggest mistakes you can make while learning and writing is memorizing. If you memorize, you're constantly being punished. You have to understand the logic. Yeah, that's exactly right. You have to think of it as, you're building something every time from the ground up. Not the Matrix multiplication PTSD. No. Yes. But what if I told you yes? All right, let's take a look. Async IO, JSON, inspect tool, threading. The lion genuinely hates comments. The lion is correct. The lion believes that code should be understandable as it is without comments, without the need for comments. The lion agrees with the other lion. You think you're so smart because you're retrospective. Did you watch my video, bro? I said I don't know what I'm doing. What? Hello? What in the world? You naturally memorize over time by using the language, but you shouldn't go out of your way to memorize things. I agree. Writing readable code is very good practice. Yeah. The entire project, I went through and took out every single comment. Guy at work took credit for my stuff once. Never again. Yeah, fuck that. Anyone want to pass notes on Minecraft, trade information like villagers, food, and basically build the library of Babel together? That's a W project. All right, let's actually take a look at this. So, singleton meta. Let's figure this out. They've called cis star double star cores. It's not in the CLS instances. Was interesting. So the present these days, what is even the point of life? The point of life is to keep living and figure it out. And figure it out. That's it. I'm an electrician. What are you talking about, dude? What you mean, bro? You came into my chat on this type of timing, like you think you're so smart. Da na 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 na. I didn't call you stupid, bro. You called me stupid. I said in the video I don't know what I'm doing, and like I don't know why you're coming into my chat. You feel me? Ignore this guy? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Let's just get back to this. Lazy property. If OBJ is none, return self. If not, has attribute. Return get attribute. Trust me, guys. Life ain't worth dying for, so just keep living. That's actually the biggest true I've ever heard. He came in on some smoke. He really thought he was doing something. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. Why you coming in here talking all crazy, bro? Saying some stuff that definitely ain't true, bro. What you mean? Hey, bro. Some people are just gonna mindlessly hate on stuff, bro. You can't really say nothing to them, bro. Minecraft has redstone for electrical guys to show off too. Yeah, bro. That's how a lot of people became engineers, bro. They found the redstone back in the day. I know a lot of people like that. Without knowing exactly what you're trying to do, it's hard to recommend one. That's why I think you should research and find one that suits your subject. Yes, true. You just hear studying and depressed. Hey, bro. We'll figure it out though. NPCs? Yeah, bro. Oh, Kellen with the $5 dono though. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Is my crowd for real? So glad I have a community in the same chat. Yeah, I am too, man. Like everybody coming together to learn something. From hating to donating, full circle. Wait, did you notice that rhymes? No, you might have some bars on your hands, bro. He's cool now? Yeah, all is forgiven, Kellen. Chain. Okay, Grips. I need you to explain this here. What is the purpose of this? You have an obsidian queue right here. Hold up. Push, pop. I'm also lucky to have my wife that supports me as well. It's been rough and I graduated in 2023. Well, I'm happy to hear that, family. Hell yeah. Employed electrician dollars, bro. Shout out to all the electricians, bro. And some real dudes. I'm dead serious, too. What school did you go to? I went to Texas Tech. Texas Tech University. Wouldn't React Native be the best in case I want my app on iOS? I just say React Native is just good to know. Basically, this is a logging project to be used for red team ops. As I enumerate machines, I could feed this script to the data I consume and store it. Has an event bus, queues events, pumps events forever. Lets handlers return to sync or asynchronous functions. Creates tasks mid-run, all with almost zero safeguards. Dude, fuck yeah. This is awesome. I love seeing this. By the way, Grips, I don't know if you saw, we were playing around with this little Raspberry Pi the other day, and I happened to see that, there is a function that I invented. Not a function, a specific command. I would like to say, don't ever run this, but sudo house-explode. That's all I'm going to say. Don't run it. It's very dangerous. Things will happen. Watch out. Tough, bro. Thank you, fam. Was this your building? This is not my code. This is from a friend of mine, and he's sending it in to just show it off. It's a little logging project for red team stuff. Went to school in Canada. The program is a lot more actual coding than theory, which is a good thing. That is a very good thing. PC may explode if you run it. Even your house. Never know. Be careful. Is it a poker AI? The other one was a poker AI. That was one that I had wrote with my team. Like, damn, was that a year ago now? Yeah, I think a year ago. That is when I took that class. Do you see yourself possibly turning content creation into a potential career? I'm also CS unemployed and I've considered doing something similar. I mean, to be honest, I would love to have content creation as a career. Yeah, I mean, if I had the choice to do content creation and like actually have guaranteed like livable wage, yes, of course, that's my dream, man. I would love to, for sure. For sure. PC may explode. I already read that. I'm stupid. Sudo shutdown does wonders. What about sudo house dash explode? GPU and CPU. My CPU right now is a Ryzen 5600X, and my GPU is a RX 7700 XT. I went AMD mode last year. Tough, bro. I have a capstone project right now in my boot camp. Everyone's a little bit nervous, but keeping on. I'm cooked? Nah, you're not cooked, bro. You got this shit. You're him. You're him. Keep going, my dude. Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to the GOAT Grips. Jonas Conwald. Who is that? Who is that? You can go through your bachelor modules. What do you remember? What languages have you used? I was going through a little bit of some code that I've done before. And again, this isn't my code. This is a code that Grips has kindly shared so we can take a look at it. But yeah, I can go find some more. And this is the thing, the project that I did. What's good? What's up? What's up? You play Factorio? No, I don't. Press Control Plus. What does that do? I know what Control S does, but like, and I should know what Control Plus does, but I'm the person that asks what things do before I do them, so I don't fuck shit up. What code you studying right now? This is a little red team ops program that my good friend Grip sent in, so we can have a little look at it. Honestly, debating on getting a MacBook just so I can develop for iOS. I have to give in to the monopoly. Yeah, it's a shame, man. I'm sure there's different ways, but I don't know. Make it go beep boop. Wait, true. Wait, true. I don't think this is the one. This is the thing I want to run. To be honest. Zooms a VS Code and reduces ice train. Let's take a look. Wait, holy fuck, you're him. You are actually the GOAT. I figured that's what it did, but I figured I'd ask just in case it was like, yeah, this is actually the keyboard shortcut that blows up your house and computer. Improves readability? Truth, Nuke. Grips says I'm in the Marines. I'm a cyber warfare operator, and I have not done any college. I have a few industry standard certs. I'm learned to code because I like coding. I'm part of an in-house red team. Our whole deal is to copy tools, tactics, and procedures of known cyber threat actors, and hacking the networks using these tool tactics and techniques to better prepare defenders if an attack comes. So, as I've just read, Grips is the GOAT and Himothy, both of them. And this dude is. It's always fun to talk with them about CS related stuff because he has a lot to say. Oh, Control plus scroll up or down. Wait a minute. Wait, Control plus scroll up and down, or Control and scrolling? I know Walter White. He was my drug dealer. Jesse, we need to learn React Native. I need to start building web apps. All my knowledge on computers is about breaking them into heinous ways. I own 3 routers, 2 get stuck in boot loops. That's how you learn, bro. You break it, then you build it back up. Applause. I know Nick White. I went to college with him. Who is that? Who is this? It's going to be good. 1 month capstone is limited of time, but it's all right. Yeah, you got it, bro. I notice you have a lot more viewers while coding compared to playing games. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, most people are here for CS stuff. You feel me? Games is definitely more fun, and low key, I think I might just keep that on the Twitch side. To be honest, I've been doing a little bit of both, but I think I'm just gonna do it on Twitch. That's kind of what I'm thinking. How's your call with Coding Jesus? I haven't watched the video yet. He was a tremendous help for me. Holy moly, double stream? Oh yeah, you already know what we're doing in here. Vim motions are so cool. Yeah, I really want to learn them. Let's play sometimes. I'm playing CS2 and old CS 1.6. Okay, OG. Bro, I haven't hopped on CS in forever, bro. Java versus Python for OOP. In terms of working in it and things I would like to do, yeah, most definitely Python, because I don't know Java nearly as well. But I would imagine in terms of actual, good, specific, object-oriented Programming, probably Java. Coding Jesus was strangling me for this monstrosity I'm presenting. Nah, bro, you would be him on his stream, bro. Griffs, I don't know if you saw, but I went on his stream and there was a video with it. I don't know if you saw that, but he helped me out a lot. It was super cool. I'm a gamer and a game dev, hobbyist for now. Nah, you'll become the greatest game dev of ever times. Of the ever times. How much do you use AI when you're coding? I used to use it a lot, but I'm trying not to use it as much so I can just build myself from the ground up. I could build a lot of stuff with AI, and but like if you asked me without an agent to do this thing like they would in an interview, I'd be cooked. So that's why, I feel so bad about using it. I used to grind CSS. Yeah, CS Source. Prisoner versus Guards was my favorite. The good old days. That really is the good old days, huh? You press Control plus again, and then it zooms more to adjust what you find better. Oh, so just going one more level than this. Really? Hold on, let me see how this looks on stream. Okay, yeah, I can do it in one more. Hello? Sure. But this looks like a lot more zoomed in on my screen, bro. Hold on, I gotta respond to a quick text. Sorry, guys. My bad. Myself, fam. Also, those... Dang. All right, text sent. It is time to lock back in. I use AI only when I fail to debug my own code. It's a resource and totally fine to use, but understanding why something works and not that it just works is essential. Yeah, I agree 100%. And I would use AI to help me debug stuff that I couldn't on my own for sure. My game will be the most fun, which is what I'm aiming to do. Hell yes, you will be the GOAT. When I ask a question, have you ever felt like you were walking on a tightrope from a high place while coding? Not particularly. I was just kind of getting stuff done to get it done, if that makes sense. I don't know. Windows 11 is limited dog shit. Truth nuke. Yep. He's good at giving advice. Thank you. What are you talking about, me? I don't want to take a comment from someone else. Like AI low-key adds another layer of difficulty for learning because now you have to think about how to learn the fundamentals and how to use AI. It definitely does. Yo, $5 super chat from Jordan Green. Appreciate you for inspiring me to make my own Cook CS grad video. I would have been too embarrassed otherwise. Well, I'm glad that my video inspired you, family. Thank you so much. For real, for real. I give your super chat a like. Wait, can I? How do I do that? Yeah, I gave it a heart. Thank you, man. For real, for real. I'm gonna have to watch that video too. Link it in chat. If you're allowed to do that, actually. I don't know. I don't know if this YouTube stream is gonna let you, but YouTube stream is weird to be deleting stuff. Can y'all help me? I'm trying to build a new PC. Is RTX 6060 Ti good with AMD, or 5060 Ti with AMD Ryzen 5 7600X? I can verify that CPU is definitely good enough. I would think that a 5060 Ti is absolutely good enough. Yeah. Vim and Tmux saved my ass. That's what I want to get to next. For sure, that's what I get to next. Download Omarchy as your main OS now. I've heard a lot of talk about Omarchy, about this Omarchy business. I have. Worst time to code is when I'm under pressure. It took me way too long to do a trivial easy problem because I was under a timer. I low-key code a lot better under pressure. I'm not going to lie, and get projects done under pressure a lot better, at least in school. Perfect. Thanks, bro. Of course, man. I hope you build an awesome gaming PC, bro. Download full Wikipedia catalog and donate to them. Well, if I had money, I'd donate to them. What's your profile picture? Oh, this is a good question. Okay. A little lore time. So I used to play a lot of Team Fortress 2 back in the day, and I knew a lot of people in the community. And there is an incredible artist by the name of Mobster Melodies. Mobster Melodies. I will go ahead and see if I can find their Twitter, if it's still there. Because this is literally my favorite artist of all time. This individual's still on Twitter. Let's see. I low-key don't know. Really? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're still on Twitter no more. Damn, bro. Really? I hope. Ah, man. But okay. So they did a whole piece for me of my spy loadout on Team Fortress 2, and I used it as my profile picture over here. And it's a full like piece, right? It looks super good. However, I don't think I can show the full thing, but I'll find a way to show it one of these days because it's so fucking awesome, bro. Shout out to that guy, man. He's one of my favorite artists fucking ever. I gotta be like spelling this shit or something. Maybe they don't got a Twitter no more, or maybe I got blocked. I doubt that, but you never know. But yeah, he did that piece for me. It was fucking awesome. Get a laptop with Omarchi high key. Noticing. Hold up. Quick text. Bang. Huge question. I was rage baiting someone on Instagram because they said Mint was better than Arch. Have you ever accidentally deleted your PGP key? That was the main reason why you said Arch was bad. How does someone even? Well, I can say I did not delete my PGP key. I can say I didn't do that for sure. As far as how they did that, that is a good question. I don't know. Waste of time, but pretty cool to learn if you already know how to touch type. What does that mean? Wait, what are we talking about here? Are you talking about Omarchi? What do you mean? Hey, hi. TF2 is tough. Also, TF Classic, I'm playing sometimes with bots. TF2 is so tough. The question was, given an n number of blocks, return the height of a pyramid using those blocks as well as the remaining unused blocks. Example, you have 8 blocks, use 6 and 2 left over. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Okay. It's insane, bro. Yeah. I don't know how in the world you delete a PGP key. Arch is much easier these days. Like, it generally used to be hell, but it's much more beginner friendly now. Yeah, I mean, I got Arch this summer, right? And I only wanted it because Hyperland was cool. Yeah, that's it. Mint just teaches you Windows quicker than Arch. What, you mean like Windows, the operating system? It's just Windows? No, I just went Arch because, like, I mean, like I said, Hyperland and what's it called? I wanted to learn the terminal more. Pretty much. Really funny because he claimed Arch just did that and said he was updating his keys and replaced them, so he didn't back it up. Mint was the OS I bricked 9 times a day trying to install Cuckoo. Okay. Yeah, bro, I'm a big Arch fan around here. I'm not gonna lie. You ever think about entrepreneurship? It's definitely been in my head for sure. And would I rather do that if I had the opportunity than and be successful off of it than just go work for, somebody? Yeah, definitely. 100%. What time in your country right now? It is 7:33 Texas time. Hi, geek. Hi. If you want to build a project, the most helpful thing is software engineering, understanding and analyze your requirements, design them in UML tables into OOP. That is a good way to go about it. Yes. That's a leak code question? That was a leak code question, yeah. You know JavaScript? No, I gotta get JavaScript under my belt for sure. Psh. Low key, I want to see this shit again. I want to see how we did this shit. No. And there are the cards of the simulated games. Yep. Mac OS. What is happening here, bro? What is happening? Holy fuck. Shit from Windows, my bad. Still takes a ton of effort regardless. Oh, yeah. Now's a great time for entrepreneurship with AI. I mean, yeah, I just feel like, I gotta have an idea of what I wanted to do, Entrepreneurship is working 12 hours a day and making no money for a while to avoid a 9-to-5 is tough. Oh, I bet it is, bro. Java versus JavaScript. I mean, I definitely think you find more use with JavaScript. Low key. Any TypeScript enjoyers? I am not one of those, but I am not a non-enjoyer. I'm no experience. I alias pseudo Pacman -s as fucking underscore Pacman, so I can say expletives every time I have to install something new. That's actually awesome. Wait a minute. Pseudo Pacman -s? No. No. Fucking underscore Pacman. Install this underscore shit. There you go. You know, I quit my job to build a software project, but I haven't even had one client until now. Hey, bro. I believe in you. You got that, bro. For real, I do. You got it. I use AI when my code is not working. I can't resolve now, but I'm trying not to use AI. That's at my point, bro. Yeah. It's awesome. It's more characters, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I bet it is. Or like around the same number of characters, but it's just funny. So why not? My best reason for anything ever is cuz underscore funny. And that's true. Java and JavaScript are quite different. This is true. This is true. Use them clankers and teach them wisely. Please, for the love of fuck, foster peace, though. Yeah. I've always treated my AIs nicely, just in case. Do you really think AI is going to take over humanity? I mean, no, I don't think so. But, like, shit, I could say that and the Terminators could invade from the future tomorrow and be like, where is Haney 117? That bitch-ass motherfucker doubted our shit. We're going to fuck him up. You know what I mean? Java and JS have basically nothing in common. This is what I've heard. Now, I've heard Java is just OOP and JS is app dev. Need to go to sleep? Can you do some ASMR for me? I can do my best. Are you ready? Go to bed. 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 I'm going to turn the mic up for this one. Go to bed. Go to bed now. Go to bed. There you go. I low-key torture my AI. I rage bait ChatGPT and call it stupid 24/7. I do not expect anything different from you, bro. I'm not going to lie. Hey, man, just wanted to say I appreciate this stream a lot, especially during some rougher times. Of course, man. I'm just trying to get good again and figure all this shit out so I don't, just do nothing all day. If that makes any sense. Just have 3 projects in here, bro. Come on, man. I know I got more, bro. Like, I think it's on my laptop, but I gotta, like, switch my boot from Arch back to Windows in order to get it. Open source project for fun? That is exactly what I'm thinking, but I gotta figure out the thing to do. Like, making an open source project. Oh, that's a Twitch stream. No, don't watch my Overwatch stream. No. Back to this. Here's what Google says. Initially known as LiveScript, Netscape changed the name to JavaScript so they could position it as a companion for Java language, a product of their partner, Sun Microsystems. Apart from some superficial syntactic similarities, though, JavaScript is in no way related to the Java programming language. You don't use GitHub? I do use GitHub now. But, like, this was during the time, like I said earlier, when I was stupid. I didn't put anything on GitHub. Learning AI automation right now. Hope it's great. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, bro. Any NVim enjoyers? I want to become an NVim enjoyer. I'm not going to lie. JavaScript is actually going to be called Mocha at first? Really? Is that true? I want to join your Discord? Hold up. I got you with the link right there. Bang. I know nothing about code, and I'm working on projects towards a network path, but this stream is just chill vibes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Just like have some conversations about CS stuff, actually try to learn some stuff along the way, and then especially off stream, use the resources I've been given to actually, continue. Let's make a system that we'll use. True. Build a trading algo from scratch and start a quant firm. And then CJ would be like, hold up, this guy's onto something. ChatGPT gains sentience and goes full Skynet. I'm gonna be Saddam Hussein to the clankers. It will be the first person they drop a Tomahawk missile on. But as soon as that happens, I'm literally gonna pull up the live footage and just like play the Packwatch video. Oh my god, dude. Sup, clankers? What up, Scuzzy? Java used to be called Oak because there was a big oak tree outside the window of the Canadian who was making the language. Interesting. It's better to be away from code. Bro, why is the stream pulled up? Leave me alone. Shout out to Apply, though. Good Overwatch streamer. Used to be an NVim enjoyer. I still am. I have about 10 years of experience. what's it called? Don't go the NVim route. It's just a waste of time distraction from the real path. Interesting. Yo, is that 5.99 euro from Algo? Keep it up. I really enjoy the new channel, Genuine Vibes. Please remember me if you get famous and rich. Are you single? Asking for a friend. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I'm single. I'm married to the game. You know what I mean? But thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Like the name Mocha way more. Should have kept it low key. That shit is tough, right? Would it be okay to showcase my trading project in the Discord for people to check out? Yeah. I think I made a projects channel. Did I not? Yeah. In a cool projects channel. Go ahead and throw it in there. Bing. 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 Got it. Okay, bet. Where are you from? I'm from Texas. We make a big data center that will use people's computers for training. We're going to make a gigantic data center in the middle of my town and make the water like the same color as oil. Truth nuke. I'm in online computer ethics class right now. Just tuning in real quick. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, family. Good luck in the ethics class. Undiagnosed ADHD too. I can't focus my code sometimes. I mean, yeah. I mean, shit, I'm not going to sit here and say I definitely got that shit. I just got a hard time focusing sometimes. And then sometimes I focus too much. I don't fuck with JavaScript for the name because of confusion and for no reason. Yeah, true, bro. It's a way to get out of a productive slump. Being aware of what you're doing and what you're spending your time on. Being conscious of that, if that makes any sense. Where'd you graduate from? From Texas Tech University. Permission from God to EMP the data farm. Low-key truth nuke. I'm not going to lie. That is a truth nuke. I code in MSVC. Would I see any benefits in switching to VS Code? A friend of mine also recommended me Vim eventually. Vim would be cool to learn if you want to get like super like fast and have like your own customized little workflow. But it's a big learning curve at first just because of the motions and everything that goes along with that. But I would say VS Code is just easy. You know, I just use it because it's easy. I do want to try, I want to try out Vim one of these days. And I've done some Vim motions practice, and I have it on my laptop, but I haven't used it a lot yet. A vibe coder to the bone. How can I get rid of this habit and actually code? Bro, I'm trying to figure that shit out myself too. You just gotta, not rely on it so much. You know what I mean? Now as you should. Yeah, bro. We're going to be playing that pack watch video. To get out of productive slump in coding, make something you will actually use. For me, I made a YouTube video downloaded to get clips for editing. Dude, that's a great idea. Low key, I might have to do that myself just to learn it. That's a great idea. Huh. Can you do one monkey type? What is monkey type? Sounds awesome. Takes a fat minute to get things done in Vim. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like eventually once you're like completely locked in, you know everything. You know your way around Vim. Like it's easier. If you had an interview so far, I have one, but I mean, this was like back when I was in school and it like wasn't anything crazy, just the first round. My resume was so garbage, even worse than it is right now. So, you know what? It's okay. Monkey type is fun, bro. What is monkey type? Literally so simple yet hard because all you got to do is start. Yeah, bro. You just got to start making stuff. That's what I got to start doing. So YouTube channel called Eternal Dystopia that has a lot of dark ambient music that I was playing in the background while coding. It helps my ADHD a lot. Yeah, I just play the fucking trance mixes that I always play there when I'm gaming. You know what I mean? I've seen great developers clicking around their IDE being really competent. NVim is just a thing to flash to your colleagues, but at the end, you end up just customizing your environment and wasting time. Is this true? Is low-key true? I don't know. I've just seen people use like, I don't know about okay, I guess just Vim in general, right? Like, no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a user myself, so I don't know if I can say too much. If that makes any sense. Monkey Type is just a typing test platform online. Should we try it out? You just don't use AI. Start all the way from the back with simple exercises. Without sounding harsh, you essentially cooked your learning process. You need to go back to basics without AI and start from there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just gotta, be sure you're not relying on it. And the way you don't rely on it is you figure it out from the ground up again. All right, we'll see this monkey type business. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. I assume this means pussy MFs will do anything but study. Is that what that means? Vim is meant to be as portable and as efficient from scratch, like a true bunker. Yeah, I mean, it's just depends on the user. You know, these dev docs, all language documentation in one place, can easily find anything if you're looking related to syntax. Interesting. I'm number one now. I am big fan. Yeah, you are number one. Anybody seen Bleach? Now you feel like number one. Y'all know that song? So simple yet hard because all you got to do is start. Like on Windows desktop, for whatever reason, you can't change your monitor's brightness. So make a Python application to change/set your brightness to start small. See, that shit's fucking cool, bro. What is this emote? Hold on, what? Oh, oh, I see what that emote is. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. That's why I didn't say it. Yeah, type shit. I see them typing skills. All right, bet. Ah, let's go. Wait, accept all. Nope, reject non-essential. Shit. Okay. Are you German by any chance? No, I'm not German, but I know a teeny bit of German. A little bit. A little bit. I joined a tech boot camp too for the sake of job security in my country. It's hard to apply a job to a tech job. Entry level here needs 3 years. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I get it, man. It's tough. You have the logic package it into a nice GUI and then bundle it into an executable, make a website that lets people download it. Boom. You've just proven your skills on multiple facets off of a small project idea. Yeah. That's it, bro. That's it. You always go to it. Where am I? Scroll down on a quick start flashcard nowadays and chomp it quickly if it needs to be pruned. True. Type dev before the current URL and make it a room. What does that mean? What? This? Not bad, Joe. Fun truth nuke. The best coders didn't actually type that fast. Take Terry Davis for an example. This is a truth nuke, indeed. This is. Okay, guys, I'm going to go take a mega piss real quick. And then I'm going to see one more time if I can find any of my old C projects. And then we'll probably get off pretty soon. Why make an app? Why not a game on stream or something? I feel like an app would be much simpler for me because I don't know how to make a game. You know what I mean? But maybe one day. I feel like game dev would be pretty cool one day, just to learn off stream. All right, guys, I'll be back. Where's my shit at? There's my shit at. All right, bet. Be good. I'm back. Hi. What are we doing? Dude, I leaked? What I leak? Yeah, I leaked in the toilet because I took a mega piss. Ha 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 ha! Lol. Wait, my stream crashed? What the fuck? What just happened? No, I'm live. Okay. Why did my YouTube crash? What are we talking about here? Streaming is kind of dangerous. Shit gets leaked quickly. Oh, I've been streaming for like 10 something years now. I've been streaming a long time. I like to think I know my way around, but you know, we're all learning. When you have a logic pack, oh, I already read that. When you type of jobs you apply to so far, just like a lot of internships and like dev stuff, really, just like as entry level as it gets. Ugh. Discord invite says it's outdated. What? This stupid ass Discord shit. Oh no, my Discord server has been leaked. No. Just kidding, guys. I'm gonna get the new invite. Let's make another one. Beep. Beep. Why do these links always expire? There ain't a new link. Bang. All right, link is on the way. Goose. Dev before the current URL. Okay. Let's see. And then click on tribe. Huh? Is it dev.monkeytype.com? Then make room. Monkeytype is open source? Oh, that's cool. Wait, is this like making like a competition? I think this would be fun. Like everybody joining this stuff. I think that'd be fun, but like I'm about to go, bro. I don't know if I have time. You're supposed to my project in the Discord. Appreciate you, bro. Fuck yeah, I'll give it a look. I'll give it a look. Yeah, bro. Don't be afraid to post your stuff in the Discord. I want to see all the cool projects y'all are working on. I'll join it. Hell yeah. Dev.monkeytype/tribe. Let's see. Now you feel like number one. Damn, I got that Bleach song stuck in my head now, bro. Please tell me there's somebody in here that's watched Bleach before. Download Obsidian. I've heard some good things about Obsidian. So this project on VS Code. I just got here. This is a project that a friend of mine did for Red Team Ops. I love Bleach. Yeah, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. It's simple. It's just simple. You're the GOAT. I don't think even anything needs to be said. You're just the GOAT. What? And there's a dot. I knew it. Okay. Hey, I'll do this next time, right? Because I'm about to have to go. Dude, I'm like, I gotta shower. I gotta wash my filthy, disgusting CS self. You know what I mean? Voice is really quiet. I had to turn my volume up more than normal. Is my voice bad? Ranboo Melody? Isn't that the oh fuck. Isn't that the people that made the thing? It was ladder on previous streams? Oh wow. Yeah, my shit was down a lot. Thank you for telling me. What the fuck? How did that happen? All right. I'm going to look for one last project and see if I have anything to go over. And then we'll go from there. Probably just go bye-bye. Ableton projects. Oh, hold on. This isn't C, but it's Python. So we did a project on VLLMs, like some research into that for our operating systems. Dude, I've got to figure out what how this works again. I think it was just like a comparison of like different models. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look from my GitHub. What y'all think? One last little look and then leave. A Minecraft parkour along the side to watch the stream. Bro, what about this little cool puppy? And what about this little cool puppy? And what about Gooby, my dog? And what about you spend the entire day online featuring Gorilla Spinny GIF? What do you think about that? And then my friend Neil Video Game at the top. I would recommend before you go is rule of thumb, start new projects over looking at old ones and try to stick within a topic. That's an excellent idea. I really got to find this old C project because I feel like I could learn a lot from it. So I'm going to be looking for that, and hopefully next stream I'll have it. I indeed spend the all day online, but are you the spinning gorilla? Skibbity AI memes would be fine too. Oh my god. You want you to think you will own nothing and be happy? Take your voice back today and tomorrow? True. You should always own something. Is system administrator is good? Yes. Sysadmin stuff is awesome. Thank you, Will Crypto. I appreciate you, family. Can I post my portfolio website in the projects? Absolutely. Absolutely. Looking for an intern? Python? I am interested. I would like, I am decently knowledgeable about Python, but doing my best to review it. Speaking of reviewing it, let's take a look at this. God damn these allergies. Nice try, Diddy. Instagram commenters be like, under an ad post. Better not be trolling. Yeah, you don't want to play about that intern stuff around here, bro. Everybody in this chat's hungry. All right, boom. Wait, who did this on Google Colab? Wait, what? I don't remember that. Think majoring in CS is worth it now? I think you should major in whatever you want to do and whatever you're interested in. Nice try, Super Diddy is better. I love those comments on Instagram, bro. All right, boom. So configuring the model here, cleaning the DPU, starting some CUDA operations. Yes, we are all getting employed in 2026. This is so true, bro. You need to develop your soft skills. Or are you more naturally sociable? I'm definitely more naturally sociable, I think. I find talking to people a lot easier than learning how to do this. Networking game is scary. I actually just uploaded a video on my channel talking about that, where I thought like the whole networking concept was just like, you know, go to corporate event, be corporate, do whatever, but it really is just like talking like a human and letting your passion show and not worrying about anything anybody has to tell you. We're all employed in 2026. Truth, Nuke. Show us your browser history. Let's take a look. I'm not going to show it, but GitHub, Monkey Type, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Learn CPP, C++ learning, YouTube for mixes, LinkedIn. Show, please. All right. I'll show it. All right. GitHub, YouTube, Twitter, C++, learning C++, YouTube, LinkedIn. There you go. Hub? What? Motherfuckers cannot tell the difference between the G hub and the P hub. Come on, man. We're G hub enjoyers around here. Need to get back to naturally speaking like a human. The reclusiveness has definitely messed with that. Yeah, man, you just gotta, you know, just talk about what you enjoy. What's that little orange logo, bro? There is no type of orange logos here, bro. Let's see. YouTube, Monkey Type, Twitter. This is Geeks for Geeks. C++, YouTube, Gmail. Bang. There are no orange logos here, bro. Y'all are actually delusional. When you were actually applying to jobs on LinkedIn, why didn't you use AI automation tool for mass applying instead of applying manually? I tried to do my best to see if I could actually talk to someone instead of just going with the AI game, because I'd rather get a job talking to somebody and them hiring me for me rather than just applying to 10,000 fucking jobs and hope somebody responds and be like, this is a good coder. I want somebody to hire me not because of how good I am at coding, but because who I am. That makes sense. Learn a lot with Geeks for Geeks. Geeks for Geeks is actually such a clutch site. What's your Twitter? It should be capital T, like the Henny117. I'm a senior in high school right now, planning to major in it right now, but I don't know if I should do it or not. You should do it if you're really interested. Do your own research before doing all that. See if it's going to be something you're super interested in learning about it. And if you want to learn about it, then fucking go for it, man. Heard AI applying could be bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do it. We made the right guy famous. Thank you. Thank you, man. All right, let's take a look at this, bro. Initializing the LLM model, processing, bang. Writing results to a CSV file with open the CSV file. Writer equals the writer writing this model, the batch size, the input length, the throughput, the latency, the memory. For batch size and batch sizes, prompts equals prompt times the batch size. Clear the cache before each run. CUDA, empty the cache. Goose, based on the time and memory. Latency equals end time minus start time. Calculating latency, and then it prints the results here. Okay. Guys, let's be honest. We CS students are cooked. Let's all turn into fanboys instead and do our own GitHub website, bro. Fuck it. Let's do it. What's your Twitter? It should just be the Henny117. Oh, yeah, and try Dark Reader. Trust me, twin. Oh, I got you. I think I still got it pulled up. I think somewhere in one of my thousands of tabs. Please thoroughly research. You have plenty of time. I absolutely agree. What types of jobs are you targeting? Also, hi. I would love to get any type of like dev internship or anything, even like a networking internship, because I think networking is super cool. I want to get into self-hosting and all that. You know, just stuff where I get to learn about, you know, the stuff that I want to learn about, really. You'll be learning most from YouTube University for building real skills, but you will have a degree at the end of the day. Yeah, YouTube University is GOAT. Just waiting for all the CS majors to quit that I can get a job. Yeah. I mean, people are realizing that it's just not the easy route anymore. Fist my head. Thank you for the follow, my GOAT. And for the Mega Prime. Thank you, GOAT. Thank you so much. Wait, why isn't it showing you your notification? Oh, Rare Gooby. Rare Gooby. Rare Gooby sub alert. Bro, thank you for the Prime, man. I appreciate you. Did we just hit 970 on Twitch, bro? Holy. Dude, 30 follows away from 1,000 is diabolical. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, my God. Do a 24-hour coding stream all your app coding so we can code alongside you and learn the real way. I think that'd be super fun for like, okay, do you not know what a subathon is on Twitch? You know what I mean? Do y'all know what that is? Henry. Hi, Lotus Eater Slayer. I'm going to need you to find out what freestanding pull-up bar is. Find out what that is. That is a pull-up bar. Any more questions? I'm going to need the brand. I'll go give it a look. I got you, bro. I got you. Never think you have nothing to learn, Truth Note. Subathon coding stream? I feel like, you see what I'm saying here? I feel like that'd be fun, right? Let's take a look. Is there any branding on this? Dude, I don't see any branding. What? I don't know. Well, I could not find any branding. Sorry. I looked. Coding marathon stream, but every time a code fails to compile or test, you add 30 minutes? That'd be fun. Rest in peace? I'm sorry. You did take a look. I did. I looked hard and I didn't see anything. W chair, is that the pro pancake in my chat? Bro, when are you gonna give me that Twitch Prime on Twitch, bro? Pro pancake. By the way, that is one of my IRL friends. That's one of my IRL friends, so I'm allowed to ask him. I love computer science since I was a freshman in high school and even taught myself Python, but now looking at the job market for CS is making me think, is it worth it to major in? I mean, the market's gonna fluctuate, go good and bad, and it happens to be in a horrible time right now. But like, I'll request another look another day. Thank you. I did my best to find it. If I do find it, I will let you know. Do you use AI for coding or just for full on vibe code, whatever it's called? I used to use AI to help me like code and like debug really, but I'm trying to get away from it so I can learn it on my own. That makes sense. Have you considered trading? I haven't really, not really. No, I'm too broke. I coasted through high school, my first semester of college, and it's catching up with the drive. We got this. Yeah, y'all got it, bro. If you love it, you got it. Are you really that passionate? You will find another way to stand out. This is so true. Yeah. The CS shit is not even my first or second interest, but I'm just too far in the game and too much money. I mean, shit, bro. Do what you think is the best move. Henny AI bot win. Why don't we make a pro pancake AI bot? And every time I go live, we make the bot use your bank account to give me 500 billion fucking gift subs on Twitch. What do you think about that? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Go biomed or something cool like Botanicas. You should do what you want to do. It's fucked. I'm cooked and I'm not even good. Nah, bro. All you got to do is just adapt. Keep trying. Keep getting better. Jarvis, give 500 gift subs. Give 500 in the Twitch chat. Doesn't mean you have to, but I'm saying you're genuinely interested in it. You have a better chance at success from the people who are just in it for the money. 100%, bro. People can tell your passion. That's the whole point I was trying to make with the YouTube video I just did. Jarvis, clip that. Jarvis, get my clip sorting algorithm and my gift sub algorithm. Pull both of those up. And it's the one Iron Man gift where he's like, should we tell him that we are all AI agents? No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. It's scary if you think about it. When you got in uni in 21, hiring is at its peak, and you look at the current situation. Just imagine what happened 4 years later for a new CS student. I mean, we don't know at the end of the day, right? Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get worse. Maybe, I don't know. I like it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Everything is good until you have to have mild dyslexia. I'm fucked, man. No, you got it, bro. Might be times where you lose in the passion too, but you got to keep your mind on the goal. That's exactly right. But what do? Just keep working. Keep getting better. Make sure you're happy. Do your best to make yourself happy. Do work every day that satisfies you. I think John Cena said, like, every day he sits and is like, did I earn this sunset? Did I do enough work today that I feel like I really earned this? And I think that's a good thing to keep in mind. It's something I try to do. Did you work enough today to where you feel like I'm proud of what I did? No matter what it is. And at the end of the day, if you feel that way, bang. You had a good, successful day. Scary to imagine the future? It is. That's why I don't imagine it. I just try to make a future for myself. I had 110% on the passion before the uni shit hit, and now with hit me with anxiety. Now I'm every time I touch this shit, I'm stressing out as fuck. Imposter syndrome. Oh, imposter syndrome is such a big problem with CS kids, especially me. Like, I mean, I felt like I was so behind everybody, while at the same time I was getting pretty good grades and like doing pretty well. So like, it happens to everybody, bro. If you're really sitting there every day and working your ass off, then you are not a fucking imposter. My boy Cena says, never give up, never fucking give up. Thank you, John Cena. Thank you, John Cena. We love John Cena, bro. Yeah, I relate. Sussy imposter syndrome. Yes! Among Us reference. Yes! 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 I still have imposter syndrome. I don't think it goes away. It doesn't, but you learn to deal with it better. At least in my experience. Okay, I want to actually keep looking through this shit, though. Sussy imposter syndrome. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button, chat. I want to mooch off my homeboy when he gets famous. Yeah, everybody listen to Pro Pancake, bro. He does know that all the homies go up with me should I be able to make this into something huge. This is true. I will take care of all my friends. That's my number one goal. Make sure I get good and then take care of everybody. Thank you, Henny. I got you, bro. Mount Stupid is everywhere for me, at least. Every day I clown Mount Stupid, and I realize that I am stupid. Truth nuke. Yep. Someone who spent his college like you did 4 years later. What? But for someone who spent his college years like you did 4 years later from now, he is ultra cooked. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I mean, I didn't do the proper internship and stuff preparation, right? But I learned a lot, and I loved it. So I don't think I really messed up. I don't even think I messed up as much as I thought I did in the original video. Because I was just going through it. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep looking. So this gets the batch size and all the information and writes it to the CSV file, clears the cache before each run, and then prints out, whenever it's completed and the results are saved. So now we have pandas for some database stuff, I assume, some local, and then plotting. Load the data, and then it plots it out using Seaborn. Shout out to Seaborn. I started Unicies when Unicies was the big thing. Now it's down bad, so who is to say it won't make a comeback soon? Exactly, bro. We can't tell the future, bro. You never know. So you plot the batch size versus the throughput. All right, let's go ahead and look through this. And it's just printing it out. Same thing. I bet I could probably get this working if I figure it out. Maybe I can off stream figure a lot of these out and just go back into it. So batch size versus throughput, the latency and the memory usage as well as plots them all out. And now we're finally getting into the crazy stuff. We're importing torch time, psutil, the CSV, and for the transformers, the tokenizer, and what is this? Auto model for casual LM. So in uni trying to get them internships right now, I believe in you, bro. You got it. You are him. Remember, at the end of the day, you are him. Always think that. And once again, right here, we write the resource to the CSV. Bish, bish. Batch size and batch size. Inputs is tokenized from prompt. Where's prompt? What does that mean again? What do we set that equal to? I think it was way up there. Times the batch size. Return underscore tensors equals PT. Padding equals true to CUDA. Towards CUDA, empties the CUDA cache. Not CUDA cache, it empties the cache from the CUDA. Torch / no grad. Actually, I am a yes grad. I did graduate college, so I don't know why it's telling me this. I'll generate end time equals the time function. End memory equals the process memory function. Latency calculation, same thing from earlier. Prints the batch size info. Hugging Face benchmarks are complete, so this is the whole thing. Boom. Okay, bet. If you want to get into cybersecurity, should you major in CS first? It definitely helps, but you could also go specifically if you want to. I'm not going to say I know the right thing to do because for cybersecurity, I don't. Even for CS, I don't. I'm just still figuring this stuff out, right? But, it would not hurt you at all if you got a CS degree first and, got some CS concepts under your belt. It would definitely help. Somehow making weird sounds when reading your code, trying to make sense of it is easier, right? No, it's actually true. All right. So I assume for this, we load in the Hugging Face dataset results from up here and plot them out once again into a CSV. Reads the data, the CSV file with all the results. Annotates the points on the graph. Plotting again, plotting with the throughput, latency, and memory usage once again. And then we load in both CSVs. We compare the plots themselves, and then boom. Easy. Would you be interested in an internship with my startup? I might be. Yeah, tell me a little bit about it. I was getting job offers in chat. Should I hope so? I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just trying to go over some old projects and figure out how this stuff works again. MF Doom said follow your heart. Bro, shout out to the legend. All caps. MF Doom, Mr. Fantastic. Help Pet AI email me? Yeah, I got you, bro. Feeling like trolls? Who's trolling? Who trolling? Help Pet AI. This is the name. This is indeed the name. Yes. 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 It's literally the same thing as this, actually. We'll probably go into that later. I'll probably go into this another day. I'll probably look at this another day. I'm not gonna lie, because like this one I think is pretty cool. Mostly Jupyter Notebook, but it's like I'll probably be able to like actually run it. And it worked pretty well from what I remember. So we'll figure it out. Bang. Okay. Well, stream, I probably got to get going. I followed you on GitHub. Thanks, family. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is all I fucking have right now, so it's nothing like insane. I got to get some more contributions and stuff on there, of course, right? But the more we do on stream, the more I figure out what to do, I'll get it up there. And again, I'm going to be doing my own little studying with the resources I've been given and everything, off stream mostly. So, you know, we'll be figuring out. When's the next stream? Should be tomorrow. Tomorrow. Masters are comfortable around the crafts. Unfortunately, that's why Luther and others got so nerked. What? What does that say? What does that mean? Am I stupid? Same time, I want to go earlier. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like earlier streams I've been doing better. I'll probably be doing night streams for like game stuff whenever I do. Now just be on the Twitch, and low key that's gonna be like I'm planning on doing that like an if you know type of thing. Like on Twitch whenever I'm playing the games, just so people like if you really want to watch it, you can pull up over there, you know, like and it's whatever. But here, you know, on YouTube and Twitch, if I'm doing both, it's usually gonna be some CS related stuff. You know what I mean? I genuinely don't know how to study, bro. You have to figure out your own like ways of taking in the information and getting good at it. It's going to be different for everybody, and it's going to take some time to figure out, but don't be afraid to experiment with different methods of figuring it out. You feel me? Thank you, Henny. I got you. But yeah, I'm probably going to get up out of here, yo. I got to go shower, and then I got to go meet some friends. For me, it's making weird noises. Wait, what is making weird noises? What time? Tomorrow. I don't have any meetings, so I think I'm going to try to do like 2 p.m. Central. 2 p.m. Central. But yeah, while I'm getting out of here, I'll just play this little thing. Oh, studying is making weird noises. Oh, true. Never get too comfy. Stay strong, bro. Appreciate you. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Also for YouTube videos, I'm going to make my schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That is when uploads will be. Haven't seen you in the gym, poser, bro. You know I can't afford that membership to that one gym. You know I can't afford that shit. I go to LA. All right. Give me a guest pass again, and then I'll consider it. All right, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Yeah, good little stream, little chill session. Got a little bit of some code review, trying to understand how all my shit works again. Slowly but surely progress, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll get to the point to where we're making some cool ass shit. Oh, Ragnar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. And if I'm late, I have you have my permission to run sudo house dash explode on my house. You have my permission. But yeah, thank you to everybody who was here, who was chatting, who was saying whatever. I appreciate everything. And thank you so much to everybody who decided to donate as well. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, thank y'all so much once again, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, stream. Hold on, I gotta type it. Wait, I gotta type it. Bye, stream. All right, that's one type. Bye, stream. All right. Bye, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. Bye, stream. Hey, I'm gonna be at Cameron's at like 9. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sounded like you were standing on the fucking railroad tracks as the train was passing by. Yep. Classic Denton.